Welcome back to Pharos Technology. Today we have our fifth and final video, this time showing how to polish up a spreadsheet to prepare to print and share it with others. We've deliberately kept the pace of this series slow and methodical to help viewers who may have little to no experience with computers in general, or specifically with Microsoft Excel. If you're feeling ready to pick up the pace, we're launching a new series in less than a week that dives much deeper into Excel. In that series, we'll move faster through the material to teach basic, intermediate, and advanced subjects in Microsoft Excel. With the foundation you've established here, I'm confident that you'll have the ability to follow along with us. Well, with that out of the way, let's roll the intro. It's easy for a spreadsheet to get disorganized with data, formula, and charts all over the place. Let's start by moving the chart to its own sheet so that we have room to work on our current ledger. Right-click on the chart and select Move Chart. In this dialog box, we can select New Sheet and press OK. Here's our new chart. It's a lot bigger and easier to read. At the bottom of the page, you'll notice some tabs. Those are our worksheets. Our ledger is on sheet 1. Let's continue with the ledger. How will it look when we print the page? Click on the View tab. This brings up a ribbon that changes how Excel displays the worksheet without changing the worksheet itself. In the Workbook Views section, click on Page Break Preview. This shows us how much space we have on each printable page. So now let's click back to normal. Excel now shows the dotted lines highlighting where the bounds of each page are. Let's take a moment to adjust our columns so that we don't have any extra white space on the sides of our sheet. We can make room for more transactions by moving our totals, so highlight the totals and drag the box down. We'll put them at the bottom of the page. Let's also update their formulas so they change with our new transactions. We can manually change the address of the final cell for the summed ranges. Since the transaction numbers are sequential, Excel can predict what we want in the rest of the table. Select a few of the last numbers in the column. Then drag that right bottom box down. Excel fills in the remaining numbers for us. You can imagine printing this page now, but there's still something missing. It's hard to look down the entire page and track which column is which. To help with that, Excel allows us to add borders to our cells. Head back to the Home tab. We'll find those options on the Font section. Let's select columns B through E and click the down arrow next to the grid. Select All Borders to outline every cell that we'll be entering data into. Next, we'll give a double solid line to the outside edges to help us know where the formulas are. Select column A and on the borders icon again. There are a lot of options here, but I don't see the one I'm looking for. Click More Borders. In the Style section, I'm going to select the double solid line. Then draw it on the border example grid on the right side. When I click OK, this applies it to the right side of all the cells I've selected. Let's do the same with column F. This time we draw it on the left side. Now let's handle the header. I'd like to clear out the lines we have already, which can be done by highlighting row 1 and selecting No Border. Then we can highlight just our header and give it a double solid line. Bottom double border is on the drop-down list. We can also increase the font size of our header by selecting row 1 and clicking on the A with the up arrow next to it until it gets to the size that we like. I'd like to finish up by showing you a file I created before this series started. This is the general ledger that we transcribed in episode 1. Using custom widths and heights combined with changing font sizes and cell borders, this is a professional looking sheet. The only difference between this and what we built together is about 15 minutes of detail work. We've finally come to the end of the series. I hope you can be proud of what you've created in this series. Excel is a great tool, I hope to see you join us in our deep dive series soon. If you found value in this video, please click the like button. And if you're going to join us in the next series, click subscribe to be notified when it goes live. Thank you.